Hello, hi guys. Myself became Meenakshi, currently working as junior law associate in LEXIS and Company. Today, I want to say some few words over the criminality aspects of the business transaction. So, in order to invoke criminal jurisdiction regarding the criminality aspect of a business transaction, a person has to do primarily lodge an FIR, and if he or she's FIR is not going to be lodged, thereafter he has to take the recourse of the 154.3 by writing down a letter to the DCPCB concern. Thereafter, also if his matter has not been entertained or has not been entertained by lodging FIR, he has to invoke the criminal jurisdiction regarding 156.3 by moving in petition regarding non-registration of the FIR and putting a relief to register the said FIR. So in this point, I am going to say the observation taken by the court in Ramesh Bogabi Bhatt versus State of Honor. The respondent herein filed an FIR when the due amount of 36 lakh was not paid by the petitioner. The payment could not be made because there was a delay in the shipment which was out of their control, which led to the petitioner incurring losses. The Supreme Court relied on the case V.Y. Jose and another versus State of Gujarat and another 2009, where the court held that a matter which essentially involved dispute of a civil nature should not be allowed to be the subject matter of criminal offence. The latter being not a shortcut of executing a decree which is non-existent in the superior courts with a view to maintaining purity in the admission of justice should not allow abuse of process of the court. It had also held that for the purpose of constituting any offence under the criminal law, the representation of dishonest intention is preclusive in nature. In the present case, the court observed that the registration of FIR was an abuse of the process of law. It held that the recovery of money, which was primarily purely a commercial matter, and hence the petition was allowed and the FIR by the respondent was quashed. So, thereby we can draw the opinion that in order to prove the criminality aspect of a business transaction is quite essential that in the perusal of the facts, the commission of a criminal offence has been made out. The fact should be present in such a way by lodging the FIR that primarily quote the commission of offence that has been mentioned in the IPCs. So, non-performance or inconsistency of services or in non-delivery of services based on genuine reason is not going to be a favorable circumstances to lodge an FIR. In order to lodge the FIR, the criminality aspect, the non-consistencies, the inconsistency of the service should be proved in such a way that a criminal intent has lead to the such transaction as a dispute. So, in order to do the same, the criminality nature of the said business has to be proved in such a way that the offences raised in the FIR has been seen to be made out. At such time only the FIR would be lodged and the offences which has been quoted in the FIR will be made out and the requisite trial will be begin.